Video, let's see where to use punctuation marks in English sentences. Punctuation marks are symbols that help clarify the meaning of written text by indicating pauses, stops, and the relationships between different parts of a sentence. Using punctuation correctly ensures that your writing is clear and easily understood. The first punctuation mark, which is important, is called a period or a full stop. The period is used to indicate the end of a sentence, which states a fact or opinion. Example, she enjoys reading books. You see this full stop? This is a period. So you have to use it in the end of your sentence. Then comes comma. This is a comma. The comma is used to separate elements within a sentence, such as items in a list, clauses, or adjectives. It also sets off introductory elements and one essential information. Example is, I brought apples, oranges, and bananas. You are using these commas between these fruits. So it's important in English sentences. Next comes question marks. The question mark is used at the end of a sentence that asks a question. Example, what time does the class start? See, you're using question mark at the end of your question. Next comes exclamation point. The exclamation point is used to express strong emotions or emphasize a statement. Example, wow, that's amazing. You see this mark over here? This point? This is an exclamation mark. Next comes the colon. The colon is used to introduce a list, a quote, or an explanation that follows directly from the preceding clause. An example is, she has 3 hobbies: painting, hiking, and gardening. See, the colon is here used to say all the hobbies in one sentence. Next example is, he said, I will be there soon. You're using it after he said. Next comes the semicolon. The semicolon links closely related independent clauses that are not joined by conjunction. It can also be used to separate items in a complex list. An example of this is, I have a big test tomorrow. I can't go out tonight. See, you're joining. The semicolon links closely related independent clauses. See, the semicolon is linking. I can't go out tonight to I have a big test tomorrow. Next comes the apostrophe. The apostrophe is used to show possession or to indicate the omission of letters in contractions. An example of this is Sarah's book. So you are showing possession here, saying that it's her book. So you are using an apostrophe. Example, don't forget your keys. Next come quotation marks. These are quotation marks, and where do we use them? Quotation marks are used to enclose direct speech, quotes, or titles of short works. Example, she said, I'll call you tomorrow. So, using quotation marks here. Next example is, I just finished reading biology. So again, you're using a quotation mark here. Next is a dash. The dash is used to create a strong break in a sentence. Like a break in a sentence, use dash. to add emphasis or introduce additional information. Example, he wasn't sure what to expect. You use a dash here. Everything was new to him. Next comes the parentheses. These brackets are called parentheses. Parentheses are used to include additional information or clarifications that are supplementary to the main text. Example, my friend who lives in India is visiting us next week. See, who lives in India? So you're putting that in the parenthesis, in the brackets here, to clarify that your friend lives in India.